So this is how you would actually place Victoria's ankle foot orthotics on in the process. And right now I've already gotten started a little bit. I put some essential oils on the bottom of her feet because she's going to have her diabetic socks on before we put the orthotics on. So what I'm putting on her left foot right now is some Motivate. It's a doTERRA oil combination, a blend, and some copaiba oil, which is really super great for pain, good for healing in her brain, and also frankincense, one of the #1 oils that I use for Victoria. So I'm just rubbing it in. I always use gloves so it doesn't absorb into my hands versus her feet. So I just rub it in, give her a little foot massage, and she'll get another one after the orthotics come off. But they're ankle foot orthotics that have been specially made for Victoria. So we want to be sure that you follow these instructions very, very carefully to make sure that they're on correctly and she's not injured in the process. So I've got the oils rubbed in really well, and she's very much resting here in her bed. We put them on while she's in the bed or when she's in her wheelchair. Either one would be fine. They need to be on for about 3 hours at a time, then she needs a break, and then we put them on again. So this is her sock, and I like for the sock to be placed on her feet the same way each time, with this Writing Smart Kit on the very top of her feet right here. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put this on. We're going to put our left orthotic on first, and I'll show you some details about the orthotics themselves. So you want to bring her socks all the way up to her knees, okay? You want to make sure that there's no fabric folding over here. And with the ankle foot orthotic itself, it should give like this. If it does not, you want to go to the back of the orthotic here and make sure these two buttons are pushed down completely. While she has them on, sometimes it may lock or unlock, so you'll want to make sure if these are up to push them back down, so it's going to naturally bring her foot forward. Okay, and we have 3 straps, and I do the middle strap first, and then I'll strap the foot part, the toe part, and then the calf part. So when I put her orthotic on, I really want to concentrate on the heel first, because that's the main point of contact where we need to make sure that her heel is all the way down into the orthotic. And then we'll open this up naturally to where her foot position is at. Okay? And I have a cushion that I'm missing. Here. These cushions are very important, helping to prevent pressure sore buildup. So I'm going to be inserting that as well. So here we go. I've got my hand here on the heel part. All right, and I'm going to gently just lift her leg up. I got you, Victoria. I'm going to focus on getting her heel in here first and foremost. So you've got to push it up, and you see her foot is naturally lining up in there. Okay, and thinking her foot should not even be coming out of that. So you have to do this with one hand. Pull that up, and we'll place this here. And it's not that difficult once you get started and you practice doing this a few times. And you just want it snug. You don't want it super tight, okay? So we got that one. This one just crosses over and attaches. And then we have the last one here. And what I do after I place her orthotics on, I always double check to make sure that these are still down. So it's naturally pulling up on her foot, okay? Now, to keep her from getting scratched, because these gears here are very sharp, I will pull this sock all the way down, even over those areas, to help protect her opposite foot, because she does move a lot. Not this foot, but the other foot. I don't want her being scratched. So I'll pull her pillow up too, give her a little room there. So that looks real nice. Then I'll do the same with the other foot. So I have my ankle foot orthotic for the right foot, and R is for right. And you want to make sure it's unlocked back here. Pushing these two buttons in the back of the orthotic all the way down. Okay, and I have her sock. So I'm all ready for the right foot. And I get my oils, which the primary oil for anyone that's helping assist with Victoria, because I do some variations sometimes of the copaiba, or I might do some rosemary as well. But the frankincense is the number one. 1 drop is all you need. And some fractionated coconut oil. And we're going to rub this in the bottom of her foot. And what you want to do is bring her foot up to your hand so you don't spill any of the oil. So we just rub it in the bottom of her feet, which is a great delivery point for essential oils. I want to be sure to get all these oils off my gloves, because they are not that inexpensive at all, especially some of them. Victoria loves getting her feet rubbed, and her head rubbed, and her back rubbed. Okay, so that's been absorbed really well. There's not any more on my glove that I can see. So I'll go ahead and put her sock on first. And again, you want the writing on the very top of her foot across here. Okay? I gotta take this. I've been waiting for this call for 3 days. Yeah. Okay. Alright, so we want to make sure that on the top part of her foot is this writing. So each time the sock comes on and off of the right or left foot, I want you to be able to use the same sock because of the stretching of the sock. It'll just help them fit better and last longer. So we'll go ahead and get this sock on. Okay. I love these socks because they don't have any seams in them at the toes or on the sides. They're perfect socks. We actually need 2 pair of these things. Okay, there we go, Victoria. Now, again, like we did with the left foot, you want to make sure that these buttons are all the way down. That gives flexibility for the orthotic to naturally bring her foot in. If these buttons are not down and they're up like that, it's locked. That is not a good thing. Okay, so we want them down. And I'll take the orthotic here. I want to focus on the heel of the foot first. So the entire orthotic needs to be open as far as all of the straps. And I'll lift her leg and want to focus on the heel first and naturally fit the orthotic to how far her heel or her ankle bends, and then we'll strap the center one first around the ankle. And again, you want to be very light, not too tight, but tight enough for it to help hold. And with enough practice, you should be able to do this on your own. You just want to make sure that that heel is all the way down inside of the orthotic. It does not need to be on halfway up the heel, okay? And then we'll take this one down. And the last around the calf. There we go. And again, I will also pull this all the way down. Do not trying to protect her from scratching herself or bruising herself, which does happen. So what I'm going to do with the pillow is put it between her feet like this, and I hate that she has to be like this for a little while. And then after 3 hours, right now at 6:30, we'll take them off. At 9:30, we want to double check for any pressure sores. Redness in the skin, deep redness, needs to be gone within 1 hour. If it's not, we need to do something different. So you want to make a note of that. And she's wiggling her toes. So thanks for watching. You got any questions, let me know. Thank you. Yeah. Cool.